Hello, this is the online registration tutorial for incoming ninth graders, current 8th graders. We are going to open up a web browser and type in hac.cvsd.org. This is the Home Access Center, or HAC. Some of you are already familiar with it. Your username is your student ID, and your password, unless you've changed it, is your birthday. Remember, it's 8 digits. Once you log in, you will see your home screen that looks like this. For online registration for next year for ninth grade classes, we're going to click on Classes right here. Then we're going to go over to this Request tab and click here. You'll see a list of category department areas where you can sign up for classes. You're going to hit Edit, depending on the department of classes that you want to sign up for. If you look at your ninth grade registration sheet, you'll notice that the list of classes is in order, in the same order as you see it in the computer screen right here. One side of the sheet that you have lists the classes that you can take. The other is your paper registration form. There's a list of 1 through 12 classes that you will list down which you are actually signing up for online. So two-step process. You're going to click on Classes Online on the Home Access Center, and you're going to write down the class selections that you're choosing on your paper sheet. Let's go ahead and start out with Language Arts here. I'll click Edit. A window will pop up and I'll see I have two choices, ninth grade Language Arts and Language Trancon 1A, 1B. Language Trancon 1A, 1B is for students who have an IEP in reading or writing. If you're currently in 8th grade and you go to a different classroom for English, then chances are you have an IEP. If you have questions, you can talk to your counselor, your 8th grade counselor, or your case manager, and they will advise you on what you sign up for. Majority of students are choosing ninth grade Language Arts 1A, 1B, or 1-2 block, and they'll hit Save. You'll notice the class now appears here under Course, and the Credits now has a 1.0 designation. If I follow this Credits column all the way down, I see 1.0. I will know when I'm done with my complete schedule if I have 6.0 credits down here. 6.0 credits, you get a half credit per semester class, or 1.0 credit for a full year. You need a 6-period day for the full year, which is 6 credits. Next, I'll choose Math, hit Edit right here. It'll open up to Algebra, Geometry, and MathCon 1AB. Again, MathCon is for students who have an IEP. If you're not sure, you can ask your counselor or teacher. If you're currently in 8th grade math or pre-algebra, you're most likely going into Algebra 1A, 1B. If you're currently in 8th grade algebra, you're going to go into Geometry A and B. You see this X here, which means you need to have a prerequisite class or a required class before you can sign up for this. In this case, you need algebra before geometry. I'm going to choose Algebra 1AB and hit Save, and you'll see it appears, and the 1 plus 1 now equals 2 here. I'm going to choose Science next. Two options for Science. There's Physical Science, which I would say 70% of ninth graders take, and then there's Accelerated Biology. If you have always been very strong in science, earning A's and B's in your classes, and you can ask your science teacher for help if they recommend you, but if you want to take an advanced accelerated biology class, you can choose this class. If you want to be in ninth grade science, just choose physical and earth science and hit save. Every time you choose a class, make sure you hit save. If you don't hit save, you won't see it in this list. If you see it in this list, it is real-time saved as you're going along. Next, I'm going to go to Health and Fitness, and I'm going to choose Health, Physical Wellness. All ninth graders, just like your paper sheet says on line 7, is required to take Health, Physical Wellness. I'm going to hit Save. In general, all ninth graders will take these classes in one way or another. They'll take a language arts class, algebra, geometry, physical science or accelerated biology, and health and physical wellness. These are the core classes you will take in ninth grade year. From here on out, it's up to you to choose electives. You'll notice lines 8 through 12 are blank because you can choose electives. If you look at your course sheet of list of courses, you'll notice I'll click on CTE here at the top of your sheet. You'll notice that some of the classes are italicized. Those classes can count for multiple categories. For instance, graphic arts can count for a CTE class or fine arts. In this window, you can also see the X's are back, and you'll notice that most of the time it follows number order. Before you can take the second class, you have to take the first class. If you're unsure of what the prerequisite or required class you need to take is, you can look in your course catalog, the papery newspaper book that you have there. Okay, so I will choose maybe construction tech here and maybe marketing, and I'm going to hit save. You'll see I now have 2 classes, 0.5 classes each, which means this is only a semester class and this is only a semester class. Now I have 4.5, and I need to remember go until it says 6. So, CTE, you need 2 classes, 2 semester classes to graduate. Fine Arts, you also need 2 semester classes to graduate high school. So I'm going to take Elements and Principles of Art and hit save. Again, before you graduate, over the course of 4 years, you have to take 2 CTE and 2 Fine Art. You don't have to get it all done in 1 year, so you can choose when and where and how you're going to take it. And then maybe it says 5.0, maybe I'm going to take a language. So I click on German and hit save. Language is not required for high school graduation, but 2 consecutive years of foreign language is required for a 4-year college entrance requirement. So here it says 6.0. This is my 6 classes for the school year that I have chosen. I have now filled out on the paper sheet lines 1 through 12 along with the course numbers. The course numbers are right in the parentheses next to the class. After I've selected my 6.0 credits, I need to choose alternate classes. Alternate classes are very important if you have a class that you are trying to take that either is full or conflicts with another class in your period. The computer will select your alternate instead. So let's walk through this. Under CTE, I'm going to click Edit again. Also, at any time if you make a mistake, you can just uncheck the box if you don't want to take that class anymore. Uncheck it and hit save, and it will disappear from the list. In this case, I'm going to say if I don't get into marketing, I'm going to choose Computer Essentials. So I click the Computer Essentials box, and I look here on the right, and there's a drop-down menu that says Make Course an Alternate. I'm going to see 2 options, alternate to any course and alternate to this course. I'm never going to select alternate to any course. This could mess up the computer system, it could bump you out of classes that you want to take. Alternate to this course will open up another menu here, and it shows a list of classes that I've already signed up for in the computer. I'm going to select marketing here. This reads just like on your paper sheet underneath the dotted line, alternates 1, 2, 3, 4. This reads, I'm choosing Computer Essentials as an alternate to marketing, and that's what I'm going to write down on the paper sheet. Okay, I'm going to hit save. And then I'll see an arrow here, and if I hover the mouse over it, it also says this course has been requested as an alternate to another course. You'll see the 0.5, the semester credit, goes into the alternate credit category. If I scroll down, I see a 0.5 here under alternate credits. I need to go until this is 2.0 or 4 semester classes. Next, maybe I'll choose a social studies. Nope, sorry. I'll scroll up and choose a fine art. And if I don't get into Elements and Principles of Art, I'm going to do drama. So drama, make an alternate to this course, Elements and Principles of Art, and hit save. Okay, now I have 1.0 down here. I'm going to scroll up and maybe do another CTE. Choose photography as an alternate to construction tech. Hit save. 1.5, I need one more alternate, so maybe I'm going to double up here. In case I don't get marketing, and marketing alternate, first alternate is Computer Essentials. In case I don't get either of those, I'm going to sign up for Food, Finance, and Family. I'm going to make it an alternate to the original class, Marketing, and hit save. Now I see 1, 2, 3, 4 arrows. I see the 0.5s down here, and I see the 2.0. I now have registered for 6 core classes, and I've registered for 2.0 and alternates. 6 total credits classes, 2.0 alternates. I'm all done. If you have any more questions, you can check in with your 8th grade counselor. The U-High counselors will also be down the week after our first visit to make sure that you have a full schedule entered online, and we'll be able to visit with you then if you have any questions on certain classes. I know I talk kind of fast. Feel free to pause along the way and watch the video again if you have more questions. Thanks.